this is not a 757-300. This is a PMDG 737-800 NGX. And the reason for that is quite simply that I loaded the quality. I spent all this time trying to do the flight planning and get all this stuff figured out with fuel and make sure I had the rough runway and all this stuff. And I go to load the quality wing 757 and it gives me an error with on the screens down here that it's not loading something right. And there's some issue with the Steam thing. And I had this before. I thought I fixed it. Apparently not. So all to say, there's two options. We postpone the stream and I try and fix it, and probably to no avail, at least in the time frame, or we just go with something I know works for tonight. So I do apologize. This weekend we will break out that Quality Wing 757 and do that. So yeah, it's a shame, and I hate when that happens. I thought I had plenty of time, and then you go and load something, and then it breaks at the last minute, and it's like a minute before the stream starts. Like, what do you do? So I figured it would be better to keep the promise of doing a stream tonight rather than doing it not at all and doing it with the wrong plane instead. So anyway, so that's where we are. That's where that stands. Again, my apologies, guys. I hate that. So the thumbnail obviously is a 757. That won't change during the stream because I don't have another thumbnail of a 37 to throw up there. So we're just going to go with that until the stream's over, and then I'll update the thumbnail so people in the future will know what we're doing. Anyway, so we are still doing the same route, though. We're still doing New Orleans to Raleigh Durham, which now makes our runway decision a little easier because the winds actually favor a runway that was going to be just on the small side for 757, and so we were going to do it with a little bit more of a crosswind. Now we can actually use that runway because the 37 can handle it no problem. So anyway, let me, now that we've gotten that explanation out of the way, so those of you that are here in chat now, if people are asking, hey, why is it not a 757? You guys can answer that because I don't want to have to answer that over and over and over again like I know I'm going to have to. So you can help me out there. Let me go ahead and say hello to who we've got in chat now. Now that we've got that stuff out of the way, King Poet was here first. Welcome, sir. You are the guy from Visalia, if I'm not mistaken, so you're not that far away from me. External 54, welcome to the stream. The Games 2015 Silva, how long is the flight? Not going to be too long. I haven't done enough of the flight planning yet, though, to know now that I'm in a different aircraft, so I'll let you know when I find out. Titanic 2, how's it going, sir? Welcome back. Probably, well, yeah, I don't know, so we'll see. Takeoff is whenever we get out of here. So let's see who else we got here. Anybody else? Kramer, hey, how's it going? Right, and Bonnie says is here. You're just a little late, but not too bad, so that's okay. Alexander's here. Hello, welcome back. Planespotter J, how's it going? Baxter Cat, how's it going? And Andrew, how's it going? Yo Punter S. Yo Punto S, sorry. Yo Punto. Oh boy. Good to see you again too. Welcome back to the stream. Tom Kent, how's it going? Sean Hines, how's it going? Tyler Payne, good to see you. You can bend that plane like a... I don't know what that means. Okay, so... I'm assuming you meant to write something else and it didn't quite type out right. Ishis Plays, hello. One Gemini Jets, how's it going? Sky Day, how's it going? Yeah, so let's do this. We're gonna do the flight planning now with you guys. I was gonna try and do the flight planning ahead of time, just go over it with you, but now we have to start over from scratch anyway. So what are you doing? Quasimofo, how's it going? Welcome back. You're flying in the 777. That's awesome, man. Have fun with that. Robert McCarthy, how you doing? And all right, let's get moving. Let's get underway here. So let's get the flight plan out. And this is not multiplayer today, and I'm really glad it's not because that would have screwed everything up even more so, trying to get that to happen at the same time. So, given the issues that I had today, so issues. All right. So this was the plan, which we're now going to scrap because it's using the wrong plane. So it's got the wrong fuel planning, the wrong cruise altitude. All that's wrong. Wrong. So let's go back to new flight because that's what we have to do. And we're going to start this over. All right. American President, yes, the 747 is a fantastic aircraft to fly. I love it, but it's not adequate. It's not appropriate for what we're doing today, so I'm not going to use it today. DAL, we're going to stick with the same flight number I was going to, which is 2433. We're still in Delta. We're just not in the 75 rather, if I can talk. KMSY, KRDU, and the alternate's going to be IAD. We're going to Zulu time. What time is it now? It's 20. So I'm flying it with the current weather, but I'm backing the sim up in time a little bit just to make sure we're not flying at night, because that's not fun for me or for you. You can't see anything. So I think our off time today, that's probably about right, 23:15. We'll go with that for what time it actually is. Now that we're flying in the 800, we'll do that. I need to set that to 80. I really should just save that, but I haven't done that yet. That's wrong, but I don't know what it is, so I don't care. We don't need E-tops today, and we don't need step climbs. We're not going that far. Runway 20 is what they're expecting, because the wind is 160 at 6 last I checked, and then runway 5 left is what they're expecting into Raleigh Durham. Passengers today, we're going to say we are full, and cargo will go with 4.8 total. Light on the cargo. And we need to figure out what that gives us for zero fuel. So to do that, let's come over here, and I'm going to turn on the battery, and I'm going to yes, I'm going. Well, let's go ahead and start. No, it's not the APU. Let's go ahead and get the APU started, since I don't have any ground power connected right now. While that's firing up, we can go down here and look at the payload and take care of that. Alright. I don't know where Fart Loops is. Dark Wolf, how's it going? Guy with a tablet. I finally got you live. Yes, welcome to the stream, sir. How you doing? You're flying from SDF to MCO. Let's see, SDF is that Louisville, and MCO is Orlando. So are you flying in a UPS 757? Because that would make sense. So, what state do you live? I live in California. I'm in Fresno, California. Alright, so we're doing full, so we got to do 12 in first, and we're going to do 150 in coach. Nope, that's 15 in coach. That's not anywhere close to what I said. There we go. There we go. It's yelling at me because the fuel is on here is full. So, Kyle, hey, how's it going? You've just boarded. Welcome aboard. Wonderful state of Fresno. Yeah, it's not a state, but it's a state of mind. Ninja Boy, how's it going? Skyday76. This is Flight Simulator X, or Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, as the X stands for 10, Steam Edition. What did I say for the cargo? I forgot already. It was 4 something, I think. 4.8. Got it. So that means it's 2.4 in each one. 2.4. Nope. 2.4. Simple math. Alright, so that takes care of that. Oh, and that gives a zero fuel weight of 124.5. That's what I was looking for. 124.5. 24.5. There we go. Okay. Alright, so the looks like the flight plan stayed the same, which is good, because I don't want to do that again. And so, okay, so this is it. It's the Malner 2 into Raleigh. And I don't know if Tim is going to be able to join us tonight. He may be flying back from Berlin. I talked to him on Twitter Messenger. He had told me he got to Berlin safely and was eating up the history there, which is really cool. So I'm not sure when he comes back or when he's flying back, but he may be in the air now for all we know. So I don't know that he'll be able to join us today. You want to fly to space? Not necessarily. It doesn't work, so I'm flying this. Okay, well my 757 doesn't work, so I'm flying the 737, so I know how that goes. Yes, Juan is going to be with us to push the plane, absolutely. Juan is going to be our pushback driver from now on. That's a given. Let's see. Okay, so that's all ready to go. Generate. Yes. Okay. Quasimofo, you live in the UK. That is awesome. Do you know Tim's flight number? I don't. I do not. I should get Xfinity BC because also I don't know if he's in the air or not, or if he's even flying back today. I just knew he had told me he was flying there Monday, and I don't know how long the layover for him is, and if so, when he's coming back, and what, I don't know. So it's a long way away, so you never know with those things. Let's see. Hey Moose, sorry I've not been on the last few streams. I've been quite busy. Yeah, well, Octopus, that's perfectly understandable. I get quite busy myself sometimes, so I understand. You join us when you can. We appreciate having you when you can. How do you use the thing with the keys for the flight path thing in FSX? Is it because of the custom? How do you use the thing with the keys? I don't know what you mean. What thing with the keys? Please elaborate, and I will be happy to answer your question, but I don't understand it at the moment. Okay. Is it a way to get your own server for FSX? I don't know. I've never looked into that yet, so maybe, but I don't know. I feel like you... Yeah, I don't know. So I can get an outside view. Yeah, we'll do the walk around here in a moment, because we haven't done that yet, so... Alright, so we're going to be 370, 18201 on the fuel, and that's our flight route there. Let's just check down here for the weather en route, since this will be effectual. Oh, good. Looks like all the we're hearing the thunder, and that's why it's just off to the south there. But we're gonna miss all of it, so that's good. So we should be pretty clear, at least as far as weather that will cause problems for us. We shouldn't have any of that, so that's good. So let me save this. And I've got 2 of them now, so that's going to be fun. Show and filter. Cut. Documents. Paste. And it's going to be... What just happened here? What is going on? I don't know. Okay, 648. Well, at least there's a timestamp on it, so that'll help. Okay. So I'm going to move this back over here, because I don't need to look at it at the moment. And let's go ahead and put the fuel on here, which was 18 something. Shoot, I just put it away. That was dumb. 18201, there it is. 18201. And we're running off the battery right now, so I need to get that APU engaged so we don't drain the battery. So APU gen coming on. Put the position lights on. Put the logo light on. Go ahead, bleed air's on. We'll go ahead and get the emergency exit lights armed. Dome light can come on. Fuel for the APU needs to come on. And that will allow us to get the services going for boarding. Can you bring that gate over, though? That'll help. Delta Airlines would be preferable, since that's what we're flying. And I'm going to need to close and open the door, I think. Doors. Oops, that's not doors. Doors. Close door. Next page. Open. Open. And we'll wait till they think. Aaron Wiggins, how's it going? Yeah, we're going to do a walk around right now. I'm just waiting for the gate to connect so we can get out there and do that. I do like bad weather flying, but I don't, and I'll explain why. And that's because FSX just gets laggy for me when it's bad weather. So it makes it a pain, but at the same time, it's exciting. So, you know. The place where you input the flight plan. Are you talking about down? You're talking about the FMS? How do you get the key? Like, I just click on them. I mean, that's all I'm doing. This is built into the plane. This comes with the aircraft. So if you have a different 737 and this doesn't function, that may just be because they didn't model it. So you may have to do it this way, which is the not that way. Sorry, one of these is the not that. There it is. It may be like a pop-up like this that you have to enter that way to do it. On this particular PMDG 737, you can do it just in the virtual cockpit. So, Max Router, how's it going? So yeah, so that may be, hopefully that answers your question, I don't know. Minty Leopard, how's it going? Yeah, thank you for the congrats on the subs. We do have quite a few of them now, and I am loving it. So, yeah, we are definitely going to keep doing it, because this is fun, and I love interacting with you guys. So, I know, it's over 1,500, yeah. It's growing fast. So, okay, I think we should open that door now, and that'll get the... There we go, okay. I'm going to go outside the plane. Hopefully I can't hear them outside the plane. I really hope. That's the wrong view. There we go. Kind of hear them. kind of think I can still hear them just the same. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just hearing things. All right, so here's our aircraft, 737, out here at Raleigh. And again, for those of you that are just joining us, I apologize. This is not the 57. As you can clearly see, we had a problem with the 757, an error, and I didn't have time to fix it. So yeah. Yeah, Kyle, let me, let's get, because of what happened, let me get the flight going and then remind me, and we'll try and get up into TeamSpeak at that point. How about we do that? This is not multiplayer, no. Log in it like McDonald's. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our walk around, what we need to do. So we've got the nose wheel right here, obviously, is looking good, and light is there. I don't see any leaks or spots. The avionics hatch bay door is closed. It's like a weird clicking noise I'm hearing out of my speaker. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the fan. I can't tell. Anyway, pitot covers are on right now, so we'll have to make sure ground crew takes those off. There's the angle of attack indicator. That looks good. The nose cone looks good and intact. Again, pitot covers on the other side. We'll make sure those come off. We have fuselage looks good. We've got the 2 static ports over here for that. Let's squeeze in here before the guy runs me over. Juan's cousin standing over here getting ready to load us up. There's Juan over there in the pushback, so he's ready to go. So everybody give a nice hi to Juan. Let's see. I'm walking around using an EasyDock. So it's an EasyDock camera. You can do it with the chase plane as well, which I'm probably going to be getting here shortly because I really like the look of chase plane, but I don't have it yet. Why does it look like that landing light is on? Nope, that's landing. What the heck? Hang on. What the heck? What the heck is going on? What horn is... Oh. Okay, I know what happened. So my throttle quadrant is on the same... or sorry, my landing light switch is on the same as on my throttle quadrant. And my throttles were all the way firewalled from something else I was doing. And so when you load in a new flight, it doesn't register that, but as soon as you click something on the throttle quadrant, even if it's not the throttles themselves... Ah! Dude! Hey! You just run people over like that all the time? I got my high visibility jacket on here. You're supposed to be able to see me. Don't do that again. Rudeness. I'll tell you what, if that was Juan, he wouldn't have run me over. Alright. Anyway, so as soon as I click something though on it, then it like realizes that, oh, your throttles are firewalled, and so it set the takeoff warning horn. So, all right. Anyway, looking at our engine right here is looking nice and good. Good inlet and stuff there. All the blades look good. Looks like it's nice and connected. We've got. Oh, check this out. We have some interesting wear and tear marks over here on the. Kind of looks like we took out like a flock of yellow birds. I don't know what's going on there. Man, Delta plane's dirty. Wing tip, sorry, wing, not wing tip, but the leading edge of the wing looks good. And no, Juan did not run me over. Juan is in the tug. I don't know what that guy's name is. I should have got his badge number. Report him to the union. Man. Trailing edge looks good. The exhaust port of number 2 engine looks nice and clear and well. Nice shiny cylinder there. We've got good brakes, good tires, no leaks. Coming around the other side here, we've got our number there, N389 Delta Alpha. And horizontal vertical stabilizers look good. APU port looks good. No obvious damage on the tail there, like it's in the tail strike zone, so good thing for that. Justin Spurgeon, how's it going? Swag Ranger, how you going? And DJ, how's it going? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard, sir. What plane is this one? This is a 737-800. It was supposed to be a 757 today, and you, people in chat can explain to you what happened, as I already had that rant. Strut looks good, the tires look good, brakes look good, no leaks. Exhaust of the number 1 engine looks good, trailing edges look good. Aside from the one peed on it. What did one pee on? Swag Ranger, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Leading edge looks good. The engine pylon attachment there, or the engine strut rather, or whatever it's called, looks good. And fan blades look good. Landing lights look good. Turn off light looks good. And static ports are good. All right, so that's it. Let's hop back into the aircraft. Oh, they're still going. Okay. Yeah, they're probably gonna be going for a while because they were full, so it's gonna take a little while. Okay. Juan probably did break the thing. He's hiding over there in shame. Parker Vernon, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it's everything aviation. This is a 737 today. I know it's bait and switch. I said 757 in the thing. 757 broke, so we're doing this. So sorry about that. Okay, I need to pull up my checklist for the 37 since I had the 57 one ready and now I'm not using it. So let me get that out. I think it is this, maybe? No, it is not. Wrong one. A.N. Onimouse, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, shut up about Juanita already. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go through here real quick and turn on our stuff. We need to align the IRSs. We'll test the those guys. Stick shakers, good. Oxygen is set. Yaw damper may... There we go, okay, yeah. I guess that just has to be aligning for it to go. All of our switches are all in normal, which is good. Crossfeed, this is something I saw in a video. You gotta check this, make sure the valve opens and then shuts, and then opens and shuts to go back. So we just make sure the crossfeed valve works. It does, we'll leave it there. Fuel pumps are as they are required to be right now. Sorry, someone said that I was coming to their state. Who was that? I missed. Sorry, I glanced at it and then... Oh, the yellow, that's what you were referring to for the peed on. Okay, let me see, I'm trying to find who that was because I want to inquire. Well, I saw it somewhere. Now I don't know where it was. Alright, well, if you were the one that said I was coming to your state, comment again, and I hate when the sound does that. FX Nerd, how's it going? Jeff, oh, it was you. That's right. You're in North Carolina. Oh, that's right, I've got you. So yeah, we're coming to your state. Quality wings. No, it does work. It just is not working in Steam right now for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. So, like I said, I do have the Concorde, just not a Steam-capable Concorde. At least I don't know if it works in Steam. I haven't tried it yet. So, right. Virginia, anyone? We will be going to Virginia eventually. So, okay. Anywho, back down to what we're doing. Fuel is set as I require it. Let's check our volts here on our... So that's the battery, APU generator, generating 30 amps, 115 volts at 402 hertz. That's good. Power standby, looks good. Okay. Those are on for the passengers. Looks like the passengers are loaded and done now, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get our circuit breaker lights to on. Equipment cooling is normal. Emergency exit lights are set. We need to turn the passenger signs on for the passengers. Window heat needs to come on, not that. And that can stay off. Those should be off. And flight level 370, I believe it was. So let's go ahead and move that up to 37. And over in Raleigh, what is the airport elevation? Or do you? Let us find out, shall we? I'm leaving your state, alright. Gemini Jets, yeah, the TFDI is fantastic. It's a lot of fun, actually. I'm waiting for them to come out with their paint kit so we can get some more liveries for it, but otherwise it's a really nice plane. Challenging because it's not quite Boeing or Airbus style cockpit. It's kind of a hybrid. So, there we go. Field elevation. Where you at? 435. There we go. 435. So we'll call it 450. That's close enough. And we're going to turn the bleeds off. So Tim actually asked an actual 737 captain. These will actually turn themselves off when you start the engines. But it's good practice to do that anyway. So where in Virginia might I go? We'll be flying into Norfolk eventually. Probably flying to Richmond at some point too. Arco HTO 210. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Let's see. We'll go ahead and turn the packs on for the passengers. Recirc's already on, and we need to test the oxygen. Okay, good test on the captain's side. And good test on the first officer's side. Happy days. Get the panel lights on. Sails 0086, welcome aboard. Yes, Norfolk is Kilo Oscar Foxtrot, Kilo Oscar Romeo Foxtrot, yes. Uncle Drew, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. Be quiet. Oh, yeah. Let's get the IRS position entered here. FMC. We're in the current AIRAC data, so that's good. Shush. We are KMSY. Nantucket Aviation, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. Whoops. Why did I do that? That's what I want to do. Chewy 737, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. There we go. Alright, so we're going from KMSY to KRDU. Somewhere. There you are. We are DAL 2433, yeah. And departure arrival. So departure, they're telling us they want us to take 20. Yeah, 20. We'll see if that sticks, but we'll go with that for now. There are no SIDS actually out of MSY, so we're just going to go straight back to route. And our route is, let's pull it up here on SimBrief. Come on, back over here. Is Catlin, C-A-T-L-N, to KT-120, which is an interesting waypoint, but okay. KT, well, I can find the K. KT-120. Oh. Okay, so maybe that's an airway? I don't know why it says direct then. Wait, why is that not, how is that not in here? I have current AIRAC data. How is that not a thing? KT-12, wait a minute. KT-120 maybe? Is that a different? Ha ha ha! Tricky, tricky! Who does that? To RQ. RQ. I was gonna say, it seems too long for okay, so here we go. We've got two VORs that could be a possibility. One of them, however, is in the Eastern Hemisphere, so we know it's not that one, so we can be confident that that's our guy. And then Malner 2 arrival, so we're going to go back to departure arrival. Malner 2. And they're estimating runway 5 for us, so we're going to assume runway 5. And IRQ is our transition. And we need to go and eliminate the discontinuity and activate that. Boom. Alright, there we go. Alright. So now I looked away from chat for so long, and now I'm sure there's a billion things here. Juan would never toss a rock into the engine on takeoff. Yes, I do have United livery on planes. I just haven't flown it for a little while. We've got some videos of me flying United. Let's see. This is thing about hit, but the agency process takes too long. It was much easier and straightforward. Well, no, I can do this really fast, but I'm trying to talk to you guys at the same time and keep track. So it's, yeah. Ronnie, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Flight time. Do you have a license? I have a driver's license. I don't have a pilot license, no. Oh shoot, that's information does not help me. It's like 124 something. I had all this information, and now it's all 124.5, and our reserve fuel is what? Where's my reserve fuel? Reserve fuel is, let's wait for it. 3.6. 3.6 and 124.5. 124.5. 3.6. 80. 370. There we go. Yes, activate. Okay, I'm not derating because the runway is a little small, so we're just going to leave that as is. We'll do flaps 5. 4.53 is our trim number, and 147 is our V2. No descent path, I don't care. We'll deal with that later. Okay. 147. So we need to set that up here. 147 plus 15 is 162. There we go. Okay. Most wide light streams. This is the light stream that always happens this way because I have to work during the day. So this is when I get off work. So I can stream longer on my days off, which is Friday, Saturday. But yeah, or stream earlier rather. I guess is the appropriate comment. Let's get our clearance here. Clearance. Sorry, people are asking for flight time here. That's not flight time's about an hour and a half. No, that's supposed to be in my headset. Why is that not? Dang it. Let's go ahead and reset it. That's annoying. Okay. Let me see. I wonder if... Let me try to get this. I'm going to try and change the setting here real quick. Stand by. Default voice device. Yeah, why is that? That never set that way. Go in there. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's tune the ATIS and see. Yeah! Right, happy days. Okay, I don't remember anything he said, so I was in my own little world. 11,000, that's what I need. Okay. Bloop. Okay. 11,000, and we're taking off on runway 20, so let's set that roughly to that. And I think we are ready for, we need to, so let's go ahead and brief the departure real quick, because if Tim were here, he'd want me to do that, and we're going to honor that. So, alright, so today we are going to be leaving on runway 20 as is the plan, provided we get that clearance in a second. Winds today are right around 160 at 6. So we'll have a little bit of a crosswind, but not too much. If there's any kind of problem on takeoff, we will go ahead and pull the engines back and stop on the runway immediately. If it happens after V1, we will continue and take off, climb V2 to a safe altitude of about 3,000 feet or so and assess if we need to return back to the airport or if we need to, or if we can continue on. Let's see. So weather today is pretty clear. There's some clouds, but there's nothing too bad. No weather that's going to be a factor for us anyway. And there's no SID, so we're just going to fly HC vectors direct to our first waypoint, which is Catlin, which after takeoff is a left turn, and proceed up to 11,000, which is our cleared altitude so far. Climb and clean up on schedule. And proceed on course. So pretty basic departure today. So, all right. This is not on multiplayer. Not on multiplayer. Hopefully this weekend, Debbie. That's the idea. Hopefully this weekend. Let's see. Who loves you? I don't know. All right. Let's get going. To upload a game. Okay, whatever. Let's get our taxi.
Door left ground, Delta 2433 with information, Romeo, West taxi, IFR. Delta 2433, taxi holding point for runway 10, using taxiway Echo.
10?
119.5 when ready.
What now, who? Oh crap, don't tell me. Stand by, guys. I gotta check something here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Did the winds change? 150 at 9. That is not runway 10. That, if anything, we should be runway 1. Oh, 10. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's shifted enough to do that. Okay, yeah, alright, fine.
Please acknowledge.
I'll acknowledge when I'm ready.
Taxi, hold short runway 10.
Okay, so let's change that real quick. Departure, nope, departure arrival, there we go. Departure is going to be, which it's 1-1, but FSX AGC doesn't know the difference, so yeah, we're going to do that. Make sure this all is still okay, good. V-speeds got deleted, so we need to go over here and redo the V-speeds, which are probably the same. Yes, they are, okay. Okay. We need to back the jetway out, and I need to close the doors. Departure nose to the right. No. Doors close. Alright, so Juan is getting into position. Alright.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What is my best plane spotted? Or, like, what is my best place to plane spot? Clarify, and then I will answer you. No, it doesn't feel weird at all, because that's what people call me in real life, because that's my nickname. So, it actually feels really normal. No, that's wonderful. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn off the dome light there. We don't need that. Did he say release parking brake? Oh, first of all, I just realized something. There we go. Are we waiting for something here? Oh. That should still be. I don't know what he was taking so long for. Okay. Alright. 4-star checklist. Flight deck door is closed and locked. Fuel is confirmed 8.5 on each side. Passenger signs are on. Windows are closed and locked. MCP is V2 147 plus 15. Heading is 200 and altitude is 110. CDU pre-flight is completed. Rudder and aileron trim are free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing has been stated. Anti-collision light is now on. The 4-star checklist complete. Here we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Alright, so pack's coming off. And we'll start number 2. Fuel coming on. Nothing in the center. Actually, no, we do have a little bit in the center, don't we? And fuel on. Flight time's about an hour and a half, actually, not 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm not sure where that number's coming from. Alright, we got a good light up. Let that thing come to life. Juan's doing a pretty good job taking us out, so that's good. So far, so good. No problems. Starter cutout. Alright, and we'll go ahead and start engine 1. Well, that flight time is what the airline schedules use because they have to account for weather delays and other things. So the air time that I got from SimBrief was an hour and a half. The airlines probably factor in longer to account for that kind of stuff. So thank you, FSX Nerd. I appreciate that. Runway or no paycheck. No, this is FSX Steam Edition, yeah. Okay. Anytime you want to stop one. Alright, there you go. Good job. Alright, everyone give Juan a hand. He did really well today. That was a textbook pushback. So let's all give Juan some love. Let's get some likes on the video for Juan because he did such a good job. Let's get those likes up. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you hadn't already, hit that subscribe button, and let's get that subscriber count up as well. Alright, so the engines are both started and good. We'll go ahead and turn the packs back on. We'll go ahead and engage the generator. What's happening here? Oh, well that would be a problem. Burning out the friggin'... Oops, don't do that. Let's see if hopefully I didn't kill the engine start sequence. Brackenfly, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. That was fun, yeah. It helps to add fuel to the engine start procedure. Nicki Minaj. Alright. It looks like P3D because P3D is the same basic engine. So it's very similar. Okay. Now that the engine is actually started and we have actual starter cutout, we can go ahead and turn the packs on, and we'll turn the bleeds on for that. We'll turn the other engine generator on like it was supposed to be in the first place. Pitos can come on. Zone temp, why is that? There we go. Reset that. And I think that all looks good. Alright, so before taxi checklist, generators are on. Connell, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Moose's definition of almost English. Generators are on. Probe heat is on. Any ice is not required. Isolation valve is set to auto. Engine start switches to continuous. Recall. Gotta check that. No lights. Auto brake to RTO. Engine start levers are idle detent. Flight controls. This is the one that doesn't have the thing on it, does it? Oh, yes, it does. Good. Hallelujah. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. Full forward. Full back. And this is going to turn rudder left. Rudder right. Alright, and rudder neutral. Flight controls check. Ground equipment is clear. You set flaps to 5. And stabilizer trim needs to come to something. That's the technical term. 4.93, so just shy of 5. We'll call that good right there. 4.93. Alright. Wing view. That would be that. There's a wing view for the terminal and a wing view with a little bit of the engine in it. So, ought to do. Alright. I got a C to be able to taxi though, so we got to do that. Okay, so the taxi clearance, by the way, was using taxiway echo. Very, very specific. Go back to my map. Let's see. KMSY. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright, so we are right here. So taxiway echoes right in front of us, and we're going to go to the left. So here we go. Taxiway lights can come on, by the way. And the APU can go off. That mouse out of here, causing all kinds of stutters. Yeah, Captain's on his own today because I don't think Tim is here, so... I don't know where Harry is. Better Griffin, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the reason I don't fly VATSIM as much is just because it's a lot more chaotic and there's not as much consistency. It's great when you've got full support, but it's rare, unfortunately. Better Griffin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I appreciate that. Oh, dagnabbit. Okay, I'm just going to trust it's doing it because I can't see it. I can't hear it. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain from the flight deck speaking. Welcome aboard Delta Flight 2433, service to Raleigh, Durham. We hope you enjoy your flight today. Please sit back and relax. Pay attention to that safety video. The seatbelt sign is on, so your seatbelts should be fastened. Your tray tables and seat backs should be in their full upright and locked position. In the event of any kind of emergency, please follow all flight attendant instructions. Flight time today is about an hour and a half, and we're going to be flying up to an altitude of 37,000 feet. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time. Alright, to those two that just subscribed, Didar and Ib something. I'm sorry, I was doing my takeoff announcement at that moment. Welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I am controlling the plane manually right now. Absolutely. It's all me. Let's get that flight director on. We'll turn the auto on the throttle for the toga. We need to test the TCAS system. Yeah, we can turn this to transponder mode.
TCAS test passed.
Brian, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Venom, thank you for doing the cabin check. I appreciate it. Chris is securing the cabin. That's awesome, man. Okay, so coolest plane I've seen, like, I've seen them all for the most part. I mean, not all of them, I guess, but I've seen most of the common commercial aircraft. The live streamers, TL, thank you for subscribing. Because I go down to LAX every once in a while and plane spot down there, and so my favorite aircraft to plane spot is the 747. Next coolest one is probably the 380, just because of the size. Wargaming, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. The other cool one I've seen is the Antonov 225, which sorry, not the 225, the 124, which is still 4 engines. The 225 is 6 engines, and there's only like one of them. I don't think I've ever seen that one in real life, but and that one actually came into Fresno once. I remember that's where I've seen it. So. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Which of these is this? Yes, it's that one. Okay. Just gotta remember to hit that when we go. Francisco, if you subbed, it may take a second, or if it doesn't show up, it may be because you got your sub set to private, unfortunately. So, but thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Antonov 225 is the largest plane in the world, and I believe there's only one of them. So. Hug Gaming, thank you for joining me. Yeah, my plan is to get X-Plane eventually, but don't have it yet. I don't know what Z-Plane is. I think you meant X-Plane. I've never seen the Concorde in real life, no. And Roger, good to see you, man. Tornado Alley, how's it going? I don't have an Antonov 225, so there might be two of them. There's not many. Maybe it'll only be one that's flying anymore. That might be the issue. Or they're not flying at all. I don't know. Bullets for breakfast. How's it going? Yep, you already said that, Sale. No, this is FSX. Felix 28719. Brian Gann, thank you so much. I appreciate that comment. Really do. Why is one of my engines at 22 and one's at 24? Okay, it's coming back down. Oh, 14 day, that's sad. How old are you, King Poet? Is that college that's starting for you, or high school, or junior high, or what? Or grade school? C-plane, X-plane 11, you mean? I like how everyone calls it anything but X-plane. It's always some other letter. It cracks me up. Yes, when I get X-plane, it will be X-plane 11. I'm not gonna... No reason to mess around with X-plane before that, obviously. The latest and greatest is out. This is a 737. I do not sell crack, no. I do not sell it. I do not do it. 13, almost 14. All right, so you're... So are you going into high school then this year, or... Okay, still middle school for you? Okay. You're close. Quagmire, good to see you. Love your video. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. If you subscribe, it should still show up, but you may have your sub set to private. So, because I subscribed to people on my mobile app before, and it's shown up. So, well, good for you. All right. Okay, here we go. Forgot what I was doing. Contact tower. Get wrapped up in chat.
2433, ready to go. Runway 10, IFR to Raleigh. Delta 2433, cleared for takeoff. Runway 10, surface wind 150 at 9er. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 10, Delta 2433.
Alright, we are cleared for takeoff. Let's go ahead and turn the TCAS all the way on. And flaps are 5, green light, and trim is set. Before takeoff checklist is complete. And landing lights on. Squawk code today is 4374. Center line, please. Center line. All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna be looking away from chat for a while while we take off. So, start the clock, and here we go. And where's Toga? Positive rig, you're up.
Delta 2433, contact northeast departure on 123.85. Over to 123.85.
Patrick, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Bye-bye. Door left departure. departure, Delta 2433 is climbing through 2,204, altitude 11,000. Delta 2433, New Orleans, departure, roger, altimeter 3002. Delta 2433, turn left heading 060, resume on navigation, climb altitude 11,000. Turn left heading 060.
Snowbrick 30, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Delta 2433.
Alex, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Alright, flaps 1. Troll Game, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Delta 2433, contact New Orleans, departure at 133.15. Over 2133.15, Delta 2433, thanks, bye-bye.
Flaps up. Somehow I just missed somebody on the subscription. Sorry about that. Oh, there it is. JC29, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
New Orleans, departure, Delta 2433, at 5,600, climbing altitude 11,000.
I'm sure some people in chat can help you figure that out. Go ahead and turn RTO to off, and flaps are up, lights out, gears up, lights out. Climbing up through 7,000. Oh god. Guys, if you complain about people picking on you, I'm just gonna boot you. So Abhid Nihir, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. Sorry if I butchered your name. Into the clouds.
Houston, control Delta 2433, is climbing through 2,400, altitude 11,000. Delta 2433, control roger, altimeter 3003.
Chico Blue, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. It's 10.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Delta 2433.
Millen, thank you for subscribing, and Canon Cam, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard, guys. Doing our acceleration bit here. I'm going to trim it out and engage the autopilot. Autopilot engaged. Justin Strong, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Munir, thank you for subscribing. It probably didn't show up if you've got your subs that's private. So, MSY is New Orleans. No, there's not a strip club on the plane. That's okay, Kofi. I'll get it myself. If you want to help me get X-Plane legitimately, then the best thing to do is just donate to the channel. And you can do that through Streamlabs, which the information in the description, or you can super chat. Grape One, thank you very much. How you doing? Grape One, if I'm not mistaken, you're a Westwind guy, right? Are you the Atlanta hub manager? I don't remember. What language are we talking about, guys? That would be a shame, but that's why we have TCAS. Traffic collision avoidance system. I was right, ATL manager, Atlanta. Not doing a barrel roll. When not recording, I'm getting usually somewhere in the depending on where I am. So frame rates are subjective because at Fresno, which is my home airport, which is very low stress, I can easily get around 30 frames. But at like LAX or something like that, I'll get somewhere closer to somewhere around 20. John, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. And that's not streaming. Streaming, it's anywhere goes from 15 to 20, somewhere there usually, in an area like LAX. Better Griffin, yeah, I do. I actually know how to fly the Concourse. It's been a while, but I have done it before. So, yeah, guys, let's keep the language clean and keep the body part language down as well. Ah, gotcha, Kyle. Thank you. 7-7s, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Air Force Proud is well known, so. We're going to switch over to standard here, passing transition altitude. Fatty 1468, welcome aboard. And that is either the Gulf or Lake Pontchartrain. I think that's the Gulf. Maybe not. No, I think that's the Gulf. It's just like an inlet. Philip, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. JP, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. All right, Grip One. Thanks, man, for stopping by. Nigel, how's it going, man? Kerry Norwood, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yes, Harry, what's up? My favorite Boeing aircraft is 747. 777's a good one too, but 747's my favorite. We are full today, so hang on a second. We're full, so it's 150 in economy and another 12 in first class, so it's 162 passengers plus myself and flight crew. No. If you're referring to... Yeah, no, I mean, I met her. She was okay, but I didn't see anything happening with that one, so... Nope. Just gonna maintain my singleness for a while. Programmer Vlogs, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Oh, that's right, Kyle. Thank you so much for reminding me about that. Let me see. Now, I'm not a, on his team speak, I'm not a, what do you call it? moderator thing, something or other. Where's TeamSpeak? TeamSpeak, where are you at? Don't make me minimize this. Oh shoot, come on. Stand by, guys. Who makes TeamSpeak? Why is it not? Why is it not in the thing? Oh, there it is. Not now. Connect.
Connected.
And let's see. Live streaming. I think I can just go in here. So
Channel switched.
okay. So we're in live stream room number 2. So I can't move you around though. So you're gonna have to. And I think I'm set to just. No, I'm not. I need to turn that back on. Options. Capture, not push talk, continuous transmission apply. There we go. Okay. Okay, so TeamSpeak's up. We're in live stream room 2. Let's see here. I need to make this small. Oops, not that. Make this to where I can see it.
User joined your channel.
There we go. Kyle, are you there?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha. How's it going, man?
It's going.
Yeah, guys, so this was going to be the 753, and the Quality Wings model pooped out on me in Steam. I have to try and fix it, so unfortunately that's why it's not working. There's no crown you're in the air. Tyson, yeah, there's nothing you can do about the profile pictures. All you can do is report to YouTube, so please don't use my stream to complain about other people's pictures. Just talk to YouTube. Nigel, let me look at that picture and see if I can tell what you're talking about. Stand by. Stand by. So you said it's, let's see, where is object in the upper right behind the monitor. Oh, yes, that is. That's my, my joystick, what is this, a Thrustmaster? Yeah. Get back there. So I have a Thrustmaster joystick that I will use if I need a joystick, but normally I fly with the yoke because I'm normally flying non-Airbus stuff, so. This is the Steam version. Seagates at RDU, okay, good to know. In fact, well, actually now I can go wherever, huh? I was thinking I had to be specific, so let's find out where those Seagates are. Let's pull up RDU on my chart. Thank you for the heads up. I will always take a Mountain Dew. That's my drink of choice. Venom, thank you for offering. I don't know how you change your picture. You got to do that in the YouTube settings, I would assume. Okay, sea gates are over there. Okay, so that's Terminal 2. And on the, looks like the northeast side of Terminal 2. So, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. What's whose account so you can subscribe?
Control, all November 619 are propagating with you now, Dan. 5000. All November 619 are propagating. Roger.
I have 7 up.
So you can change the profile picture if you're on the app through clicking on your little logo and then adjusting the picture.
Hey Kyle, make sure you're on push to talk so that way I'm not hearing myself in your speakers.
I'm sorry, did it give feedback again?
Well, I did a little bit ago when I was laughing about the 7-Up comment. So, but I don't hear it now. So maybe you must have. Maybe you were pushing it right as I was trying to talk.
Yeah, I fixed it. I knew that was gonna give feedback.
Gotcha. Thank you, Venom, for the meal. I appreciate that. Yes, you can see some external shots. Here we go. There we go. Forgot to make the full screen illusion, so I'll get that now. Oh, you're right. I forgot to do the GPWS test. My bad.
Someone just PM'd me saying the TCAS is off.
Don't believe it is, but I'll double check. Stand by. No, it is not. It is on. Now, what is not there is that. So, the TCAS warning system was off. The visual display of it was off. So, it would still do its job. But go figure.
Did the TCAS actually work during VetSim?
Yeah, it does. I've seen it work on VetSim. Expose the chemtrails. Yeah, Minty Leopard, if you want to... actually, why don't you send me the Discord link? Well, yeah, you can post that on Facebook. That's fine. I'm not on the Discord right now, so it'd just be for you guys to talk amongst yourselves. But that's fine. Ugh, good grief. No, I'm not going to crash the plane. Brody plays. It's not what we do here. The graphics are not horrible. What are you talking about? What do you use for voice? A microphone. It's a really old Microsoft live chat mic that I got a long time ago, but it works really well for me. So it's really old and probably pretty cheap, but it does the job. So at some point I'm going to get a nice newer thing, but for now this works. So. His vocal cords, yeah, exactly. Not crash the plane, you can stop asking.
don't hate it on my vocal cords.
Yeah, we're just gonna inch this thing up today, man. I bet you just give me my clearance to 3.7 already, huh? Cheapos. Well, Better Griffin, I've done that actually. I did that for my birthday about 2 years ago. I went down to that. That's the place in Anaheim, right? With the full-on cockpit of 737NG. And yeah, I felt right at home in that thing. To the point they didn't have to take me through any tutorials. They just threw me in there and started doing engine out procedures and failures and stuff like that, just to see how I could do. So it was a lot of fun. It would have been better if it was a full motion simulator, but it was really cool. It was definitely worth the trip down there for my birthday. So that was my birthday gift to myself a few years ago. But yeah, it's a cool place. Is he talking to me? Yes, he was. Do you like pancakes? I do. I prefer waffles or French toast, but pancakes is my third best breakfast food there. Yeah, that's cool, Better Griffin. Do you live down in the Southern California area? Gotcha. Good to know, Minty Leopard. I'll look at that when this is done, and then we'll probably do that for future flights. Flapjack. Yeah, I think it is the T1 6000, whatever it is. But yeah, it's good. I don't use it very often because I normally use the yoke, but when I have used it, it's been great. So, the Attackster 456, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. What's wrong with the chick? Nothing's wrong with her. She's very nice. I just don't think she's the right person for me. I mean, I'm 34, so at this point, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. So, we met. She's very nice, but I don't think our... it just doesn't seem like our two worlds fit the best, so... There's nothing wrong with that. Hi, Brody Plays. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Very possibly, Brody. Go ahead and put that request either in the comments of the video, not on live chat, or on the Facebook or Twitter page. And that way I will see that so I can remember it. I will not remember it when the live chat stuff goes away. So, how much longer till... Man, it's kind of laggy up here. Why is that? How much longer till top of descent? Well, let's find out, shall we? We're not even at top of climb yet, because... stupid ATC is taking their sweet baby time getting me up to climb altitude. I don't know if top of descent... Oh, no, there it is. So it's a little more than 320 miles away, so we got a ways to go before we get to top of descent. Base Athletics, or Bass Athletics, depending on how you want to say that. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. When we get to the airport, that's when we're landing. The flight time is about an hour and a half, and we took off about 25 minutes ago. So we're about an hour or so out still, I would say. I do not have PS4, so if that's how you think you know me, then no. Nope, not opening the window. FS95, never. No, Harry. She's not a rail either, but that's not my consideration. I'm more interested in the personality and the compatibility than anything else. Blue Crayon, hey, how's it going, man? Best ever. I don't even have MS-95. The earliest one I had was FS-98, and I don't think I have anything that'll run that anymore. I'm in Fresno, California. No. Did... Are we not? I thought we were cruising flight level 370. What's going on here? Oh, I know what's happening. Whoa, no, that wrong button. Crap. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, Brody Plays. There you go. Thank you, Bass Bass Athletics. Let me know how you want me to pronounce it. Should I pronounce it as the bass, like a treble and bass, or like the fish? And I need to go back down. Decrease to 8,000 feet. There we go. So I think I still loaded up the flight plan from the 757 flight that was 35,000 feet. So, oh well, the flight plan itself was the same, which was good, so it's okay. Bass like the fish. Okay. Thank you. Good to know. Juan just takes another plane. Yeah, exactly. So is this like Club Penguin or the new GT? I don't understand what the is referring to. That's fine, Brody. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, it's 737, Nigel. It was supposed to be the 757, and so I know it's a little bait and switch based on the thumbnail and what's written in the description, because I haven't had a chance to change it yet, but basically it broke right as the right as I was starting to stream. So top of descent's about 300 miles away, so got a little ways to go. Possibly Farming Fever. Put that in the put your name in the comments of the video when it's done, and so I remember to go check out your channel. No, PMDG is PMDG. So your best bet if you're trying to learn, well, if you're trying to learn this specific plane, the best bet is just to get it and start pouring over the manual or watch videos. But if you're just trying to learn to fly in general, then you probably just want to start with something simpler and then graduate to PMDG. Mr. Sir, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Nigel, go back and watch the beginning of the video from Friday of this last week. It was the MD-11, FedEx MD-11 from LAX to Memphis, and you'll understand perfectly how this whole one thing started. It really doesn't do justice to explain it. You really need to go watch it. So. Ashfeld, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. All right, Chris Shoot, thanks for coming along with us for the ride, and we'll see you later, man. I download the airplanes from the websites that sell them. So PMDG, I bought from PMDG's website, which is actually now it's pmdg.org, I think, finally. For the longest time it was precisionmanuals.org. They finally updated their URL so you can use PMDG, which is nice. iVlogs, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I don't recommend you try and crack FSX because you should pay for things. So, and I honestly have no idea. My favorite flight sim game is this one, FSX, because it's the one I have experience with. I have PMDG. I have prepared, but I haven't played with it enough yet to see how I like it by comparison. You mean like shared cockpit? Because this won't do shared cockpit, this particular aircraft. I haven't ever done it before. I would like to do shared cockpit at some point, if that's what you're referring to, but you have to have an aircraft that can do it. So, it won't let me put down my gear right now because I'm going too fast.
When are you thinking about doing the first prepared 3D front?
I have to get that kind of squared away a little bit more first. I'm hoping to have some time to do that this weekend. This last week ended up being crazy busy with a move, and so I didn't have time to get into it like I'd like to, but hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get that up to snuff enough to be able to stream with it soon.
Will you be able to use some of your add-ons that you have now for prepared?
Yeah, I believe some of them will, and that's the other thing. I need to find out which of them I can part over and which of them I would have to rebuy. Like the PMDG aircraft I have to rebuy, but I think the Captain Sim stuff, at least the 737-200 has already been configured for P3D4. So, so I need to, so that one I can part over for sure. But that's the only one I know for sure that I can part over. And I think some of the weather stuff, possibly, and possibly the Orbex stuff, like scenery stuff, I can part over. But I'm not sure. So as I discover that, I'll let you guys know. I build my own. I don't buy off the shelf. I build my own custom PCs. Because that's the only way to do it, in my opinion. AI package I'm using right now is called Ultimate Traffic 2, which is very old. They're actually, Flight 1 is making a new traffic package, and I'm interested in looking at that. I'm also always just kind of looking at what else is out there, especially as I look at going into P3D and what I'm going to do for that. So. Got camp tomorrow. All right, Minty Leopard. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks for setting that up. I'll check that out when I get off here. My specs, best way to do that is to go check out the About section on my YouTube page. That has my specs listed there. I could do it kind of by memory, but I'll probably miss something. I don't have World of AI, so I don't have any opinions of it. I hear lots of people that use it. There's not a site that I'm aware of that recommends. If you go to Jetline Systems, they build systems for FSX, and I believe they have listed there what they recommend putting into the system that they would build for you. So you could go there. That'd be a good starting place to go and check. I don't know how currently up to date whatever they're listing there is, but I did see that. I remember checking their website out after being at Flight Sim Con and noticed they had it all listed out. So. Oh, you've got the 1050 Ti, nice. Yeah, the PMDG 747 is very nice. I do love that aircraft. Tita, hello, welcome aboard. Weather dude. Sorry, this is a flight sim. So, yeah, no, not flying real. This is FSX. I don't have Nightbot. I don't... I've been curious because Raptor's got Nightbot on his channel. I don't know where you get that at. I need to look into that because that'd be kind of cool to have. Ever do a giveaway involving what? And I might. I'm not nearly to a position where I can afford to do a giveaway at this point, so. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Probably dinner, because I love a good steak. Oh, that seems like a dangerous maneuver, but okay. I know Raptor very briefly. I've talked to him on chat before, but not much. I'm using him as TeamSpeak right now, so this is the Ratback server. But he's a cool guy. I've watched a lot of his videos, especially like his American Truck Simulator videos that he does. James up. How you doing, sir? Yeah, I have FTX Global. That's what is out the window right now. The flight today is about an hour and a half. We've been in the air for about 38 minutes, so we're a little under an hour left. All right. Alright, well, while we're at cruise here, let's go ahead and pull up the approach for Raleigh and make sure that makes sense for us. So it's the Malner 2, and we are coming from, wait, where are we coming from here? Oh, IRQ, Colliers, IRQ. So we're going to come in at, from Colliers. And our first restriction is we need to be below flight level 210 at Smurf. That's an awesome waypoint. Oh, sorry. We need to be at flight level 230 at Jurdy, and then 210 below 210 at Smurf. And then we should be above 11,000 and at 250 knots at Malner. And from Malner, assuming we're coming in the runway 5 left, like we're expecting, we need to cross Buzzy between 16 and 10,000 at 250 knots, and then we go to Netty between 8 and 6,000, and then Autos at 6,000 at 230 knots. So we have a number of speed and altitude restrictions on this approach, and then from there it's vectors to the final approach fix for runway 5 left or right. So let's look at the ILS on 5 left. It's heading 5-2, initial approach fix is Shoe. And that's above 3,000 at Shoe. In the event of a missed approach, we take runway heading at 1,000, left turn at 1,000, then we do a left turn to heading 310 and intercept the 351 degree radial to RDU VOR to Durham and climb to 2,200. And Duham's a hold, then we'll wait for further instructions. Loud bass boosts. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. So that is it. Let's check the weather over there. The Fluffy Dog, how's it going, man? How far are we from the airport? Let's see. We are 371 miles from KRDU. Well, there's no reason to plan landing on all the runways, so we check the weather and we have a pretty good idea of what runway we're going to be landing on, so. Oh, thank you. Open that in a new tab. There we go. Cool. Thank you, Kyle, for the link. I will check that out after the stream. Will D. Portier, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Tyson, sorry, what was your question? I must have missed it in the while I was looking at something else. Apologies, sir. You have to re-ask it though. This is PMDG who made this. All right, Peter Griffin, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you before we land too. If not, we'll catch you on the next one. Tornado Power, how's it going? Yeah, we can definitely fly to CYUL one day. I don't know when, but put that in as a suggestion in the comments of the video, or either Facebook or Twitter, and that will remind me to add that to my list. This is a 737, yes. It was supposed to be a 757 today, but we had problems, so we switched. Hatman, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Skyfly, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Skyfly, I'm doing very well. How are you? David, how are you doing, sir? Welcome back. Yeah, guys, make sure to sub and make sure to hit that like button. That's the easiest one to get done. Let's get those likes up to over 100, please, today. Always the like to make sure we get that. We fly to heaven one day, or K-Heaven. I'm not sure. Is that Kyle Heaven? YYZ to DXB. YYZ, is that, that's Toronto to Dubai? Maybe. That's a long stinking flight. That is a long flight. Yeah, sorry for the confusion. I feel like it's kind of like bait and switch, but yeah, it was supposed to be a 757 a day, and there were some errors, and so I had to switch it out. So we'll do that one again, but yeah. Mountain Airsoft, no problem, man. Glad to have you now. Do you know the middle-aged gamer? I don't know. I don't think I know him. It sounds familiar, so he may have been on here before, but I don't like know him. I don't think. All right, thanks, Fluffy Dog Gaming. Oh, I get you. KF. No, we got Juan. We had Juan push us back. He did a very good job today. I mean, after all, he is the only one for me. Oh, okay, Tyson, yeah. No, I don't think I've watched him then. I haven't watched his stream anyway. He's here on Pushback Mountain. Oh, that's good. Ha ha ha, Kyle. Ha ha ha. Rest of the flight, we're looking at about 45 minutes-ish. This is Delta that we're currently flying. Delta Flight 2433, which is not a real flight. It is a real flight that goes from New Orleans, but it goes to Atlanta. Nothing goes direct from New Orleans to RDU. So Flying Moose Fan, how's it going, sir? I appreciate your screen name. Well, I appreciate that, Fluffy Dog Gaming. Alright, see you, Fluffy Dog. You mean likes? I don't think the views is what you're thinking of. Yeah, sure thing.
Take a quick look at what I just sent you. I think you'll find it amusing.
Oh no, did you send me a senior living center advertisement? Oh, I know what that is. That's not far from my house. Oh, Kyle. You're trying to call me old. I've actually been to that senior living center before because I usually deliver flowers on Valentine's Day for a company, and we had a couple deliveries there. Flying Moose Fan, if you subbed and your name didn't show up, it means that your subs are set to private, so it won't show up, unfortunately. But thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. Oh, Legion flies direct, really? That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is FSX. Light test on your captain's side panel. What light test? Are you referring to the, oh, this thing? Yeah. I'm not going to do it right now, but yeah. Does the autopilot move the control column? I don't know. I think it does, but I don't know. I believe it does because I think if you move the control column, it overrides the autopilot, and so you'd want to be able to move it from where it was, otherwise it would like really throw the aircraft into some interesting maneuvers. No, this is not VATSIM. Kramer, good to have you back. No, I'm not that pilot. Tyson, your phone's about to die, huh? I know, Brody. I know it's all in jest. Believe me. When you get to be as old as I am, Kyle, you learn not to take everything personal. I have done VATSIM, yes. I just don't do it very often because it's not as consistent, and the audio quality this last time I did it was absolutely poo. I don't know what the heck was up with that. I've done VATSIM before and it wasn't that bad, so I don't know what was up. I only have FSX and P3D right now, and I only just got P3D, so I don't really have an opinion of it yet. So the only one I really have experience with, good experience with, is FSX. What's not funny? Oh man, you're flying an old livery and an old plane, the outlaw Cody Smith. I am 34. There you go. Brody took care of that. I am not 66. Oh my goodness. Well, they do lag and stutter, so if you haven't seen it, then that's awesome, but they do. Secret for frame rates is a powerful machine, and then at the same time, all optimizing FSX. So there's a number of tweaks and stuff online you can Google and find, and I try kind of a handful of all of them and see if some of them work better than others, and I lose the ones that don't work and use the ones that do. Alright, Tyson, I appreciate that. It's like your dying breath and you're going to watch my stream. Wait, you said a riddle for all of you, but I'm the only one that's supposed to answer that? Tornado power? James up. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. We're up to 72 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get that up. Up to 100. Beginning of the end and the end of time and space. At the beginning of eternity, what am I? I don't know. God? I have thought about face cam, and I will get one eventually, but until I do, then it's without it. I'm not judging you. I believe in God. I'm a Christian. Yeah, I have to get one first, guys, so... yeah. Juan did great today. Juan did great. King Savage, how's it going, man? Oh, that's awesome. Tyson. Flying Moose fan, just subscribe. There it is. How you doing, sir? Trent Taylor, no, we can't see the passengers. They are a mystery to us. Hot airplane, computer will be here tomorrow. Awesome, man. Real-time flight today. Well, no, it's not. It's backed up time, but it's real-world weather. So the weather is accurate for right now. Just the time of day is not. Michael Compete, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I just backed it up by a few hours, so it's saying it's 22 Zulu right now. It's in reality, it's not 22 Zulu. Yes, Brady, I think you said that already, but yeah, from Louisiana. All right, well then, Tornado, I do not know, so you have to enlighten me. Tyron Taylor, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I'm seeing 42 people watching right now. Sebastian, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I'm not Swiss, I'm Texan. Welcome. Yeah, this is not a 757, although the video says it should be, and I apologize for that. We had a problem right as we started the stream, so I had to switch down to the 7.3, so that's what this is. Sorry for the bait and switch. I try not to do that, but yeah. It's a 7.3, because I knew it would work, so we went back to this. I have to figure out what there's apparently some bug in the installation of the Quality Wings one that I have in Steam. It works in normal FSX, but not Steam, so go figure. Got to figure out what's up with that. Yep, Brady, I saw. So, but thanks for filling me in. The letter E. Oh, alphabet jokes. Nice. The invite meal, you'll have to ask one of my capable flight attendants. I think Velocity or something like that was doing that, along with Chris Shoot. Of course, Chris had to leave, so I think he took a... yeah, clickbaiting with the 757. Yeah, apparently. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but exactly. That's we had a mechanical problem with the plane, and we had to change the equipment at the last minute. So, you know, what you gonna do? It's just like real life. Ryan Menard, hello, sir. It's true. One for president. We should get shirts that say one for president. No, you should not. You should not be driving. I mean, if you're in the car, that's fine. But if you're driving the car, no, you should not be watching the stream at the same time. You could ruin the world. Well, he'd push back the country into an active runway, and we all know how that will go. So, GE90 man. All right. How many more miles is the question, and the answer is 240. I am not a pilot in real life, no. I have taken flying lessons in real life, but that was a long time ago. I have done a face reveal. There's a picture on Twitter and Facebook, and on one of the streams where I showed a picture of me sitting in the cockpit of a 757, a real one. So you are free to go and see what I look like that way if you would like. That's impressive, King Poet. Yes, you can. Just this destination right here. In the if you're looking at the FMS progress right here, this is your the waypoint you're going from, the waypoint you're going to, the waypoint following, and the destination. This is your current altitude, but then this is distance to go, 230, ETA, 101 Zulu, and expected fuel at that time, 8.4 thousand pounds. Current fuel quantity is 10.2. Or 10. It's estimating 10 points, so I'm not sure what the difference is there, but whatever. And yeah. And current winds right now are 266 at 56 knots, which is displayed right there. Whoa. Why is a Muppet your channel picture? Because it's awesome. Better flying. Show who, lunatics. Kramer, what simulator are you going to? I do like 757s actually, but yeah. I don't have Instagram. I'm hopefully setting it up this weekend. Meant to do it earlier, but yeah, it didn't happen. Yes, X-Plane 11 does run on Mac, but I don't use Macs. I don't like Macs, so it's not a factor for me. I think. I don't recall if the default 7.3 and 7.4 utilize the FMC at all. I don't ever use them, so I don't know. But yeah, the FMC is at least in the add-on aircraft, especially PMDG. Now, that FMC, the way this FMC is set up is specific to this aircraft as far as the model, the 737. So a 757 FMC is going to be a little different. A 747 FMC is going to be a little different. An Airbus FMC is going to be very different. An MD-11 is going to be different. But they all usually have something similar to Progress or something like that. So you can see where you are. If you believe you can fly, you are right now, so don't doubt it. Oh, I have no, I know I can fly. I can fly real aircraft, I've done it before. It's just been a while. Yeah, you get used to the big aircraft, yeah.
Delta 2433, contact Jacksonville, Control 132.5.
Yeah, too bad.
Over 2132.5, Delta 2433, bye-bye.
Ellington Field, huh? Okay.
Jacksonville, Control Delta 2433, with you, flight level 370, Delta
I played soccer as a kid, or as the rest of the world would call it, football. But here in America, football means something else. So yeah, I played soccer as a kid. In 4th grade, we went undefeated. So, Matthew, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I do not follow ATC approach because ATC's approach is stupid. It's just vectors and bad vectors at that. So I will follow the star and let them clear me to land. You just got a $20 like a ticket. I told you not to be doing that, so I warned you. Make a tutorial on how to fly a 737. Well, that's kind of what all these videos are in a sense. I mean, you're seeing me how I do it. Aprilla, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Contact
Play baseball, nice. Hytham, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. If it doesn't show up, it's because the your subs are set to private. So. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't use the ATC because it's really crappy, the default stuff. But oh, Brody, I'm sorry you start school already. Tim, hey, you made it. We weren't sure if you were still flying back from Berlin or still in Berlin, or are you back, or are you still in Germany, in the Fatherland? Top of descent is still a little ways off, but let's see, how far are we from the top descent? About 60 miles.
Delta 2433, contact National Control on 124.7.
Yeah, TeamSpeak's on right now, Tim. So if Kyle, you want to help him get on TeamSpeak, we can do that. Oh, Tyson.
Delta
Oh,
2433,
sorry.
acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah.
124.7, Fort Delta 2433.
Ah, so you're just getting ready to leave. All right.
Jackson Bill Control, Delta 2433, with you. Delta 2433, Jackson Bill Control, roger.
So you haven't missed too much, Tim. We took off from MSY, New Orleans, and getting ready to land in RDU. We were trying to do the 757, but we had an error on the while I was starting to stream with display, something to do with a file error on the plane itself. So I got to figure out what's going on. It's an issue with Steam, I think. So I had to default to the 737 at the last minute. So it's kind of a little bait and switch going on the channel.
Tim, you should get up in here, man.
He doesn't have a headset or mic.
Either do I.
Well, you have some kind of a mic because you're talking.
Just talk on my cell phone.
Using your cell phone. Oh.
Yeah, I have the app on my phone.
Oh, I gotcha. Do you have any idea about FSX Steam Edition? Well, that's what we're using right now. This is Steam Edition. Tornado Alley, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Signal generator for the nav display. What now? April Steiner, I kind of gave you a shout out when you subscribed, but I'll say your name again. There you go. Well, I would love them to, but they won't. They're out of the flight sim game now. Jag Fox, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. The sun is going down. I believe he took a 767 to Berlin. Tim, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, this is an issue. It was giving me an error on the display on all the displays, and it's a known error in Steam that I thought I had fixed, but it was back when I started up. So, aha, called it. GE90 man, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yes, I have done a flight from LAX to JFK before. I did, Tim, and I appreciate that. I've got a lot more to leaf through because there's a lot there, but thank you so much for that, by the way. Tyson Harris 17. That name? How many knots? We're going about 259 knots, but that doesn't really mean anything at this altitude. We're going right about .8 Mach. 0.799 to be specific, but yeah, essentially .8 Mach. Mach .8. Yeah, I realize that. So yeah, it's a lot, which is awesome. So thank you for that. I have never been on an A380 before. The only Airbus I've ever been on was an A320 or 319. I'm not sure. It was a Frontier flight, I believe. Yeah, I think that's the only Airbus I've ever been on. It's causing a problem. Tyrone Taylor. This is FSX. JD McP, hello sir, welcome aboard. It looks really cool. I don't have any personal experience with it, so I can't give too much more than that. But Boeing makes good stuff, so I'm sure it's nice. Boeing would be the favorite, and right now favorite airline is Delta for a number of reasons, which I've gone into before. Yeah. Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Hell's Crew, hello. It's more calming, huh? Yeah, I'm not even, well, looks like Akina, but I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name. Oh, it was. I didn't notice that. I'll have to check on that. I know there's a lot of people waiting for that thing to come out. The longest flight I've been on, real flight, was an El Al Israel flight to Tel Aviv from LAX. 14 and a half hours. Actually, the way back was actually a little bit longer. It was like 15 and some odd because of the jet stream. But reset MCP altitude. Oh. William Aviation, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. Hell's Crew, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. You're from Israel. That's awesome. We're in Israel. I was all over Israel back in February, March. Yeah, I did. Thought I responded to it. Wonderful. Fly LL out of JFK. No, I flew out of LAX. Marcos, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. DFW to LHR. That's a good healthy flight too. My brother's done that flight a number of times actually. Juan was our pushback guy. Jacques will probably be our lead-in guy in RDU. But I see what you mean. Yeah, because it's New Orleans. Yeah. Jacques was the assistant. Actually, no. You know, I bet Jacques was the guy that tried to run me over in the baggage cart. I've got to report into him of the union because that was not cool. Favorite animal, a moose. It's one of my favorite animals. I actually really like big cats, like tigers and stuff. Are probably my favorite. But a nice, majestic-looking moose with a big head of antlers is pretty stinking cool too. What's your status? Single, if that's what you're referring to. kind of funny. I've never had anyone ask me that before. That's hilarious.
Delta 2433, contact X, control bus 133, decimal 4 miles.
Yeah, it was very, LL was a very nice experience.
45, Delta 2433,
And their security is second to none, so.
Delta 2433, this is flight level 315, descending flight level 310.
No, I love dogs, and I do love dogs. I love big dogs. I don't like small dogs. Yip Yip dogs are right out. This is Flight Simulator 10, FSX. I am not married. I am single. I created this channel to subscribe to the Flying Moose. Just subscribed. Alright, well, you have succeeded, sir. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we just started descending, Tim, and we already kind of went over the approach brief. I'm going to do it again right now to a little more detail now that we're in that mode, just to make sure we're still fresh on it. So we're taking the Malner 2 into KRDU, and we have a number of altitude and speed restrictions. For instance, we're coming up to the 230 restriction now, which I don't know how they thought we would get down to that. So, and we also need to be slowing down too for that as well. That one's not a speed restriction though, that one's just an altitude restriction. We're expecting runway 5 left, although I don't know for sure if we're going to get that yet. Current weather in KRDU is from the north at 3 knots, so it's basically calm for the most part. Variable of 3, 10-mile visibility, few clouds at 20,000 feet, broken at 25,000. Temperature 22, dew point 18, altimeter 31.1. So we were told to expect runway 5 left. I think that will still be the plan unless they use something else as their default aircraft. So we're planning on 5 left. And 4-5 left, it's heading 5-2 is the runway. Are you done? Thank you. And in the event of a missed approach, we have a, it's just a straight out runway heading until 1,000 feet, then a left turn to heading 310 to intercept the 351 radial to RDU, and then proceed to Durham fix and climb to 2,200. And hold at Durham. So that's what we'll do for a missed approach in the event that that needs to happen. Hopefully not. And yeah. I guess I know what you mean. That's funny. Cat in Canada. Hey, I was watching some of your videos the other day. They were real nice. Glad to see you here, man. Yeah, the radio's actually, the 737 I think handles that for me because it's all done digitally for the most part. I'll double check it. At least I thought it was, maybe not. Let's just fix information. No, oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the stupid MD-11. Yeah, so let's get that set up. The ILS is 1091. Oops, there we go. Stop it. And we'll put in the RDU VOR, which is 117.2. Oops. 7.2. We're going to set our course to 5.2, which is the ILS heading. And I'm going to set the heading to the 351 radial for the missed approach. Deselling now. Yes, from the runway to the gate is, if we are landing 5 left, our gate is in Terminal 2, so we'll probably be taking either the earliest taxiway would be Charlie, but it's probably not going to be that. It's probably looking at like Bravo 5 or Bravo 7, and then we'll taxi back on Bravo. I believe that's Bravo. It's hard to say. It should be Bravo. All the way back down to Tango 6, and that'll take us into the terminal. Yep, we're setting the approach. Captain Kennedy, you got more subs than I do, so you're a celebrity on this channel anyway. Not Roger Dodger, it'd be Roger Roger, what's your Vector Victor? Five right? No. We want 5 left.
Standby, Delta 2433, Delta 2433, roger. Delta 2433 would like ILS, runway 5 left approach, vector sublet. Delta 2433, you are 5 miles southwest, turn right, heading 085, descend altitude 9,000, expect vectors ILS, runway 5 left, approach, sidestep, runway 5 right.
And we're not going to do that either.
Standby, Delta 2433, Delta 2433, roger. Washington Control, Delta 2433, would prefer runway 5 left. Delta 2433, you are 94 miles southwest, turn right, heading 085, descend altitude 9,000, expect vectors ILS.
Yeah, people still fly FSX. What are you talking about? There we go. That's better.
Turn right, heading 085, descend altitude 9,000, expect vectors ILS, runway 5 left approach.
But I'm not turning because I'm flying my approach. Well, I just got P3D4, so we will get there eventually. But I've got it still configured it. Eh, shut up. For the the add-ons I'm using right now really is pretty simple. It's Active Sky Next for weather, which is you install the program and it does it, so that's easy enough. Orbex FTX Global is the scenery stuff right now, and that's again a pretty simple installation. The aircraft are, installed by the aircraft installers, but this is a PMDG 737 NGX, so it's all pretty simple installation stuff. It's just what add-ons you want and what add-ons you put in. So.
Delta 2433, please expedite your turn to heading 085.
No, I will not do that. I shall not. Go ahead and set the auto brake to 2. We're not yet down 10,000 feet, so we won't turn the landing lights on yet. But let's look at our descent checklist here. Make sure we're... Alright, so approach checklist right now is just altimeters. Engine start switches are still in continuous, so that's fine. Yeah, we're not ready to do any of that yet, so... Oh, there's the sign. Pressurization landing altitude is set to 450, that's correct. Recall. Check, no flags. Auto brake is 2. Landing data, oops, I didn't set that, is flaps 30 with a VREF of 143. And approach briefing has been completed. Oh, are you kidding me? I love the new Air Canada livery. No, it looks cool. I like it better than that ice blue color they had. Yeah, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Hit that like button. I don't want to acknowledge you. You're telling me to do annoying things. Oh, actually, I'm going to kind of turn 075, so there you go. Finally doing what you want. Oh, see, I love the way the black looks on it. I think it's cool. Possibly, Justin. Put your name in the comments of the video, and I will check your channel out later. Yeah, it was kind of dull looking. I did like it at first, but I got bored with it really fast. The TeamSpeak server is Raptors, the Rat-Pack server, and so I don't have the details for that. You'd have to, Kyle might be able to fill you in on how to get that. Alright, so our MDA is going to be 600. So let's set our minimums real quick here. Do that. Oops, that's a wrong thing. Not that. That one. There we go. And we'll set that to this Barrow. There we go. No, that was Barrow. Now it's radio. There we go. Alright. Below 10,000 feet, landing lights on. Looks like the localizer is live. I don't see the glide slope yet. 23 miles out. Thanks, Tim. Yep, someone actually already told me that, so but thank you again. We will be aiming for the Charlie Gates, Terminal 2. Oh, there's the glide slope. Go ahead and put out flaps 5 at this point. Well, Hell's Crew, that's just because FSX ATC is crap. Yep, landing lights are on. Yeah, well, they do that because they're bouncing you from center controller to center controller. That's actually pretty common. Are we... Oh, I see what's happening here. Gotta be careful, this thing's gonna keep us too high, trying to get us to send our speed down. So we're gonna make sure that we do not screw that up. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats at this time. Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for landing. We will be landing shortly. Oh yeah, that was the autopilot disconnect alarm. Oh yes, they do think it's 2006 because that's when the game was made. Come on, drop that speed. Gear down. Start switches are continuous, yes.
Altitude 433, clear to land, runway 5 left.
That's funny. Bailed out, huh?
Clear to land, runway 5 left, altitude 433. Radio altimeter.
This thing is just not shedding speed. Good grief. Come on.
Maybe you should put the engines.
The engines are idle, so.
Are we looking at a runway overrun here?
I don't think so. But it's gonna scream at me in a second for having the. Whoops. That's gonna be 2.
1,000.
There we go. Now I can. We're back on glide sub. Now we'll shed speed real quick now. Speed brake arm, gears down, flaps 30.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. Glide slow.
50, 40, 30.
That was fun.
100.
A little too low and slow.
50. 30. 20. 10.
That was a bit hard. Bursters engaged. There's Charlie. I think we were going to make that anyway. And I'm going to manual braking. This should be Bravo 5? Yeah, we can take Bravo 5. Landing lights off.
Altitude 433, contact ground on 121.7. Over 2121.7, altitude 433, thanks, bye-bye.
Turn the strobes off. And we need to get to... Oh, of course, there are no C gates in stupid FSX. Okay, that's fun. Figures. Alright, we'll clean the flaps back up here. And pull the speed brake back in. I don't know where we're going next time yet, Bonnie, but we'll be leaving from here. So Friday, we'll be going from RDU somewhere. I don't know where yet. Yeah, apparently not. So this was the 737. Don't text the taxi. Let's see if I can... These are supposed to be the C gates somewhere in this vicinity here, so I'm going to see if I can't figure out what's what here. There should be small gates, I believe. Let's see what shows up where. If not, we'll try something else. Well, we could do BWI. That's not a bad idea. RDU, CRW. Oh! That's not a bad idea, Tim. Gotta jump in apps and download it, yeah. Get that out of there. Alright, so I don't know where the alpha gates are, putting them. Get over this side over here and see what's going on. Only Nightbot can time people out? What do you mean? No, any mod can time people out. Yeah, I saw that, Tim. So I'll do that. If we do that, I'll get that before we go there. No, that's not a that's not a taxiway, that's a parking spot. Stupid thing, okay. Let me see if my people are over here. At my non-existent gates. Only 3, no, okay, so no, they're not here yet, so let's find out where they're supposed to be. Change facility. Let's try, no, it's not gonna be that. Alpha 13. Nope. Blue Crayon got banned? How did that happen? Let's just try this. Ah, there we go. It's just called Gate. That's creative. Blue Crayon, you accidentally banned someone? Don't be doing that. You gotta be careful if you're a moderator. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, Sale, I think Blue Crayon did that by accident. He was just saying. Oh, there's the... Was that there a second ago? No, I didn't see it. Whatever. Alright, coming in. So that's pretty close. We were an hour and 37 minutes from takeoff, so airtime was an hour and 35. There he's standing up there again. What the crap? Okay, slow it down. Well, if you stop there, the thing's not going to connect. So we're going to call that good. All right, there we go. Let's get some external power going. That's ground connections. We'll set the wheel chocks and ground power and air conditioner. And ground power is available, so we'll go ahead and click that on. And we'll go ahead and the bleed on for that, and chop the engines. Alright, we have arrived in KRDU. We'll let that connect over to us there. We'll turn the engine bleeds off because we don't need them anymore. And we'll turn the fuel pumps all off. Yaw damper off. Window heat can come off. Pitot heat can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. And any collision can come off. Wing lights come off. There we go. Alright. As soon as that gets connected up, we'll start our deboarding. So, alright guys, let's see here. Just trying to... How close are we to 100 likes? So, yeah, Kyle, I'm gonna go look at that. I'm gonna go look at that. I've got the. I clicked on that link and I've got it tabbed out. So I'll check it out and see what's required there. Yeah, beacon lights off. So I don't know. That's not Juan. Juan is the guy in the truck over there, hiding under the jetway. This guy is clearly a Jedi because he's levitating. So, and he's got 2 lightsabers in his hand. Look at that. It's like Darth Maul of airport ramps. So, yeah, seatbelt sign's off, so you can take your seatbelt off. I live in Fresno, California. So, all right, now that the ramp is connected, let's go ahead and request deboarding. And we'll go ahead and open the doors. I think that should do it. I think it's waiting for that air stairs in the back to connect. So they should be jumping off here any moment. Yeah, clearly I don't. Oh, he's gone. He's stalking me. Wonder where he went. Curious why they... I already said Fresno, California. That's the town I live in. Darth Maul. Kushan Gaming, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Sebastian, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. All right, so thanks for coming along with us tonight, guys. Sorry it was a little bit of bait and switch. Like I said, we were supposed to be in the 757 tonight, but I had a problem with the Quality Wings 757, and we needed to get the stream going, so we had to switch aircraft. So, who is the guy's name in the ground? Oh, in the ground? Well, the guy in the tow thing is Juan. Everybody else's name is left up to interpretation, so I'm sure we'll name them all eventually. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is a great movie. Not as much a fan of the prequel stuff, but the originals are fantastic. So, his name is El Chapo. Oh, he escaped, huh? So anyway, hey, I am what? I don't know what that means. Let's see. What flight simulator? This is FSX or Flight Simulator 10. You want a refund? Refund for what? We got you to your destination. My real job is I'm a facility manager for a church. So my day is spent in an office for the most part, or fixing things, as I am wont to do. So, all right, Baxter Cat, thank you for joining me. Thank you all for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Again, we're working our way toward our goal of 2,500 subscribers. We're well on that way. We're at 1,500 plus, and I'll see what we're at tonight after this night of streaming. It should be up from that, so we'll see about that. Thank you, Kramer. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kyle, that's great. I'll stay on TeamSpeak as well for a little bit, and I'll check out the Nightbot thing and see if we can get that. Talk to you later, Tim. Have a good flight back to the States. Doing what I can only pretend to do. So, all right, Jake did. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. All right. Yeah, the fluffy dog. You got here a little too late for the landing. Sorry, buddy. But oh well. Nope, we don't drag people off my flights. We just do not do that. So Kona, like in Hawaii, I've actually really flown in that airport before. So home by 1800. Nice. Is that Zulu or local? Oh man. Thanks, Nigel. We'll see you on the other side as well. Bye, Blue Crayon. Thanks for joining me. What's the airlines? This is Delta that I flew today. In fact, let's a little bit of this. So there you go. There's them unloading the baggage, or attempting to, or something. I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. I've already done it. 5 likes away. Okay, come on. Let's get 5 more likes before I leave the stream. Let's get 5 more likes. Get that up to 100 before I go local. Oh gosh. Yeah, you've got quite a ways. That's quite a ways from now. Then. It's so that's 6 o'clock local PM. Man, yup, yippee. All right. Yeah, that's not United. That's correct. Let's invite everyone on board. Yep. I know, right? Hey, captain does it on the plane. I got to do it too. So, all right, 3 more. Let's go, guys. Come on, or 1 more. I'm not really sure now. Hit that refresh button, and you can see. Let's get that to 100, guys. 100 likes. We can do it. I believe in us. We can do it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can get 100 likes. There are only 13 likes. No, I think there's more than that. I think you got to refresh or something, because yeah. Well, I'm glad you really enjoyed Hytham. That's awesome, man. Bumser, and thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. As you leave the aircraft, apparently. All right, it sounds like we've gotten to 100, so that's awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see you guys this weekend for some more flights. And yeah, this is it's been fun. So we'll keep it up. We'll keep it up. Thanks, Fluffy Dog, for the congrats. I appreciate that. Alrighty, man. That's it for me. I'm the Flying Moose, signing off. I will see you later, guys. Send Tim some prayers for his flight back to the States from Berlin. He's got a long way ahead of him, so we'll see you guys later. I'll see you Friday for the next stream. Watch Twitter and Facebook for the time, and we'll see you then. Have a good night, guys.